my former high school classmate, Bob Lozinak, had always been interested in bringing minor league baseball to Altoona. He had owned the Albuquerque, I think the Albuquerque Dukes they were called, a Los Angeles Dodger AAA franchise, but Altoona was in his heart. And I called Bob, and he was very interested. So that was the genesis of bringing minor league baseball to Altoona. They had identified the current site as a possible place for a stadium. It was a big deal, and frankly, it was a long shot that we ever got here. But Bob was clearly vital to having minor league baseball in Altoona in the Eastern Lake. It's his interest in baseball, his love of baseball, and that he played baseball in Anchorage, Alaska, 2 straight summers. It was in his heart. It was his passion, his love. Baseball was always with Bob Lozinak. And if Joan wasn't supportive of what he was doing, I don't think this ever happens. But she was his rock. He counted on her. She was his #1 fan, but he was her #1 fan as well. They were the perfect couple. They were a team, and Bob always worked as a team with Joan. And having gotten to know Joan better as this project went through, I realized how savvy she was and how important she was going to be to this project. Fortunately, I made that call. That's all I know, is if I couldn't have found a Bob Lozinak, I don't know that we would be having this conversation today. But I think the expectations in talking to him, this was his dream and Joan's dream, because they were partners in everything. This was their dream come true, and it was pretty darn special. We are a very special place because of the local ownership, because of a family that cared so much about their home community. It made a big difference. So this is exactly what I expected out of him. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Bob and Joan Lozinak for induction into the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame.